Hey, what's good, y'all? It's C Will, and this is the Passive Income Network. On this podcast, we talk about investing in assets that produce passive income. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment and say what's good. On this episode, we have a special podcast feature with the Happy Hoomens team. We got Mike and Steve. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you. So let's get to it. How are y'all doing today or tonight?
Yeah, doing good.
Doing wonderful.
Excellent. Okay. So I know I gave you an intro, but let's start with you, Mike. Can you let the audience know who you are and then also what you who Sound is, and then what are you guys building?
Sure. Yep. My name is Mike, and I'm the co-founder of Happy Humans. We started this a few months ago just because, we had been I'd been in Algorand for a little bit, and I had seen, some projects go up, go down, and I just hadn't seen any project do, exactly what I wanted, which is, make me feel good about investing, give me something fun to do, as far as like, online gaming, maybe idle gaming, maybe skill-based, just, something that really worked for my ADD. So I kind of always had something different to try out. And charity, I really just wanted to do something a little more altruistic if possible. I know some people usually give away like 5%, 10% off of NFT sales or, what have you. And I just wanted to make sure that, this wasn't really looked as like a cash grab or anything like that. Obviously we hope to be profitable. We are a for-profit company, but we just wanted to do something that just had a little bit of something going on for everybody. But Soundy, if you want to go ahead and just tell everyone a little bit about
tap
yourself.
in, Soundy.
So the project, we're all focused around sort of delivering sort of tangible, useful utility to the tokens that we're making and the digital collectibles that we're building as well. So we want to develop sort of a connected Web3 gaming ecosystem. Eventually, this is going to involve not just games that you can play on the browser, but games that you can also go ahead and play on your mobile. We're developing an Android app at the moment. We're hoping to get enough funding to get onto the Apple App Store as well and get all that deployed. We're going to be making the games in the Unity game engine. So I've got a degree using Unity, I'm an experienced and skilled game developer. We're going to apply our various different generations and collections in loads of different ways across them, create some nice utility for holders, and allow you to just experience the Web3 ecosystem in a way that I don't think Algorand really fully capitalizes on with the existing projects right now. But yeah, Mike.
I can agree with that one. Let's dive in a little deeper. A few components, right? So gaming is one, and you guys have NFTs. Will these NFTs be integrated into the gaming?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. We have our set one pups. They're out. They are playable in the Human Walker game, which is available now for Android for beta testing. And if you, of course, have a laptop, PC, what have you, you can jump on there and play. It should be working just fine. Unfortunately, if you have an iPhone, we really don't want to pay that 30% to the Apple Store. So
I get it.
It just is what it is. We'll try to fix that at some point. But as of right now, it's not a huge focus for us.
What about that? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say our second set, cats, will be dropping pretty soon. We do have a few ideas we've been kicking around. Obviously, we've leaked some alpha for this and that, but nothing is really final and out until it's out. So we had a couple of ideas we were fielding, and we're probably gonna have another beta here dropped in about we'll just say a month to be safe. Hopefully sooner, but we'll see on that. Future sets though. There are going to be a total of 4 sets that you will either merge 5 of one set or any combo of all the other sets to get a mythic or legendary set 5 beast, which will give you one pass to our future IRL events, which we're still nailing down some of the details there, but we're hoping for a hackathon with a little extra spice in there, just some entertainment, maybe some panels, some booths, education, of course, advertising. If you want to pay for it, great. If you're a partner with us, you don't got to pay. Just come on over and hang out, have fun, and share what you got. The treats token, which I know we haven't touched on too much. we're trying to make that as high utility as possible, while at the same time making it, not a security. We don't advertise it really as an investment, but at the same time, we just want to make it something that's just so useful that, you still want to have it regardless of, how it's classified. We try to make sure that we give, big, give a lot of thanks to our LP supporters in the form of, airdrops for what they do on Tiny Man or Humble. You can just go ahead and claim that. The APRs are pretty insane. We're probably going to drop that to a more sustainable level here in the near future. But as of right now, obviously, we're really small, and we just really want to keep a nice flow of treats, just, kind of increasing the unique wallet count and transaction count, and just get it out there, get it around. We have partnered with Gradient, who gave us a treats faucet. So if you don't have money or whatever, that's okay. We're not, really focused on that. We just want some people just to get in there and, try it out. One of our biggest things is just bringing people over from Web 2 to Web 3. Some of those people would, of course, be developers. We know that Algorand doesn't have the most developers compared to all the other networks like Ethereum and what have you. But we hope someday it will, just because it's better. It's faster, it's cheaper, more secure. Of course, my algo hack happened, but that wasn't, the network that got hacked. It was just that third party there, and those type of things happen. So you got to take precautions. Of course, Parawallet jumped in, saved the day with the rekey there. So that was great.
So let's talk about big thing, education. So
yeah,
educational wise, that's something I'm definitely into. As you mentioned, the Web 2 people coming into Web 3, whether they're developers, project builders, or just, I guess, active users. What are y'all doing to educate people?
Sure. Well, we hope to get some learn to earn bots out pretty soon. Just like a little quiz bot that, A, B, C, or D. And if you get it right, you get some treats, or
like Discord type of situation.
Yeah, Discord for the learn to earn bots. For the games, of course, we hope to have some educational games, but as of right now, they're just going to be fun games that, give you treats. And if this is your first time interacting with Web3, and, we just want to make it that, hey, you just come over, you play a game. Some of these games, are just really easy, click play, maybe like 20 levels, skill based. Like, I don't want to give you like too much info on all the games, I guess, but we just want to make it so that people are just, they don't really think about, like, we're going to offer like a Web3 and a Web 2 version down the road. Right now, of course, our main audience is Web3 because, the education gap is pretty hard to clear. So,
yes,
I'm calling charities sometimes, and, as soon as I can get them to get a wallet, then I kind of just take from there and just let them kind of learn hands on. But yeah, making everything more gamified is definitely the best way, I think, to teach people, because, most people, unless they're already in crypto, in blockchain, as soon as you just start mentioning anything related to it all, they just shut down and don't listen to you. So if you can usually, just kind of breach the topic, talking about a game first, and kind of just not even talk about Web3, and then just kind of show, the entertainment, and then just discuss, what have you. I mean, every unique, every person is different. Every business is different. So there's not really just a cut and dry, like one way to, how to approach the situation. But
Hey, Soundy, you got anything to add to that?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're gonna try and like bridge that Web 2, Web 3. I think the important thing we're gonna be doing moving forward is trying to like get our language on track. Do you know what I mean? The concept of using the terms NFT and crypto, those are quite charged terms, especially in the gaming space. So we're going to instead be leaning into stuff like digital tokens and digital collectibles. It's exactly the same thing we're referring to, except now we're recontextualizing it, right? Their non-fungible token doesn't really mean all that much, and it has a bad rep. So we're trying to try and move that over language-wise and just make it so that people know exactly what they're getting and what it is they are buying versus what it is they aren't. Do you know what I mean? Because there are some technical issues with like the concept of ownership and stuff like that with NFTs. So we're just going to try and educate people, bring them up, and we do foresee, like in the next sort of 10 to 20 years, as like on a societal level, that things will be moving to digital collectibles in the real world. So we're going to try and educate people, not just so they can interact with our ecosystem, but so they're prepared for the future as well.
Hey, I agree. As an educator myself, I definitely been switching the language, exactly what you said, from NFTs to digital collectibles, digital assets. More digital is just a safer word, it seems to be, especially with like the FTX situation and bored apes. People do not understand. Also, I believe that gaming is the future for a big part of this whole industry, that easily to be integrated into everything. I'm loving it. And I like that you mentioned Unity as well. I see that's the go-to game builder for sure. Let's talk a little bit more about the roadmap. So what can we look at in the next, let's say, several months, or maybe the next quarter or two for Happy Humans?
Sure. Well, every quarter we hope to drop, one NFT based game. That's our minimum right there. We hope to partner with at least one Web2 charity that we, of course, bring over to Web3, educate them. Our first one we brought over, the animal rescue over in Ukraine. I was really surprised. This was, the very first time they'd ever, heard about crypto at all. And they were pretty open-minded. And even with the language gap, we didn't have a translator at the time. So we just like a screen share. And I was just kind of showing her stuff. They decided to stay in the LP for a little bit. Of course, they're I think they're housing like 220 dogs and like maybe 20 cats right now. So, wow. They needed to cash out at some point. But our whole goal is to really have a nice buy and sell pressure at all times. So there's always a really good constant flow of treats. So, if you've seen, we only have 10 million treats. It's not a lot.
Especially treats is the token, right?
Yep, TRTS. Of course, you're going to be buying and selling it if you're on the DEX, maybe buying and selling it to maybe get access to a game, because we will have 5 games not gate kept, but you have to have the NFT to play the game. But then some games you'll have to have treats.
Token gated.
Yes, token gated. Thank you. Some games you'll have to have maybe a partner's NFT or a partner's token. Of course, still ironing out the details and all of that. But we really just want to incorporate everything and everyone that we possibly can. We really don't want to have we don't really want to be in any competition with any of the other gaming projects in Algorand. I don't see why we can't be more synergistic and just team up. I reached out to as many, dog projects as I could to start with the Set One pups. And, we were really small. No one really wanted to talk to us. So I understand that. But our Set Two game, one of our partners, Alex's Den, which different projects. Ooh. Sorry, I think I lost audio there for a second. They run the Spectacular Cats group, and we were thinking about doing like a little collab game with them that would incorporate their NFTs as well, which of course would still check off that box for our Q2 roadmap goal, which is the Set 2 NFT game. But the more, I don't want to say, but if we can kill 2 birds or more with 1 stone or whatever, then we will. But I guess if you've seen our new website, it is a little janky. The www.happyhumans.com with 2 zeros for the Hoomens. That's just because we had a little hosting issue. We tried using Wix, and this is the first time for me at least. I didn't realize Wix was really going to push back on that, so we got something else. But hopefully we'll get that sorted out. But I know it turns some people lost ways. Got to point it out and say, you're not going to get hacked or anything. It's okay.
I get it. Everyone's got to be cautious at this point.
Right. Okay. And sorry, Steve, you want to jump in? I feel like I missed something there. I kind of went off track.
No, roadmap wise, we're aiming to just make more games, put more utility into the tokens. We're going to deliver this as fast as we can. Like at the moment, we're really spearheading, trying to get funding from a variety of different places. And the more funding we can secure, the faster we can enact the roadmap. So I'm really excited.
Makes sense. Okay.
I forgot to mention,
go ahead.
I was going to say the Dark Coin website's one of our partners. They actually made some special contracts for us. You can actually go and buy our Set One pups right now if you wanted to with treats. I think the price is the lowest there. On all the other marketplaces, it's generally about 50 algo to 100 algo per. But if you go to Dark Coin, you can spend 12,500 treats, and that'll get you one of our Set One pups. We also want to make sure that you don't feel trapped in the NFTs here. Once you buy it, if there's no one willing to, send you some algo or what have you on any of these other platforms, you want to make sure that you can just get instant liquidity. So we have the rate set at 70%, which I think is like 8,500 treats. So we have like a little refund via the Darkcoin app, which for myself, I've just never really seen that. I know that some projects might have, something, in my opinion, pretty minuscule, but we want to make sure that yeah, if you just, bought a lot of pups early and then for some reason you have to get out or what have you, yeah, there's just an out for you. We don't want anyone just to feel like, they got to hodl forever, because that's
so
not
like
always...
an NFT buyback kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Oh, I mean, I know people are going to be interested in that.
Yeah.
So
there's some arbitrage there if you want to take advantage of that, probably.
Yep. Let's slowly start to close out. Can
Yeah.
you tell the folks where, for one, to find the games that are out, and where to find the NFTs?
Sure. To find the games, you would go to our website, the www.happyh00mens.store. So you go there. We have one game right now in the gaming section, and you would have to go to our Discord and get a tester role, which Steve would give you. Just because again, we're in beta, but that's where all our games are going to be, is just on that website for now. Hopefully we'll get a different domain, but we don't want to get locked in. We're prepared to buy all the domains we have to for every single game, just because we don't want people to try to go take advantage of us in this situation, obviously, since we messed that up a little bit. But
it's all good.
Yeah.
Steve, Soundy, anything else you'd like to share before I do my outro?
No, I'm all good. It's supposed to everything's on track, and we're happy over here, man. We'd love to have more people come join us. You know what I mean? I need more people to test the games.
Excellent. Okay, cool. I'm gonna slide you out for a second, and I'll do my outro, and then we'll talk after.
Okay, sounds good.
Appreciate y'all. Hey, y'all. So we just spoke with Mike and Steve of Happy Humans. I'm going to, in the description, you'll find the website, Discord, and their Twitter if you want to reach out with them, test the games, and learn more about the NFT projects and education that they got going on in the Algorand ecosystem. Again, I appreciate y'all all for tapping in. This is Passive Income Network. I'm C. Will. Until the next one, y'all, I am gone.